I spent over 30 years with a pencil or a hobby knife in my hand. For me, creativity had always been about the physical, the feel of a pencil on paper or the texture of plastic as I'm crafting something. But lately, I've added a new tool to my creative kit, or dusted off one, and that is this game controller. Now, if you're in your late 50s like me, you might think video games are just a distraction for kids, but I'm here to argue that they are actually one of the best investments you can make for your brain, your dexterity, and your sense of wonder. Today, I want to show you why I'm getting back into gaming, the specific games that captured my artistic eye, and how you can get started without breaking the bank. So first off, let's talk logistics. Getting into gaming doesn't mean you need to drop $500 on the latest console or the latest tech. I view my hobby and my gear like an investment. When I'm looking to get into an investment, like my gear or my art or even my tech, I look at it for what I can get the best deals out of. I'm always looking for something I can pick up used, something I can dust off, something I can repurpose. I look for pre-loved gear. If you're just starting, I highly recommend checking out sites like Mercari. It's a gold mine for finding systems like Nintendo Switches or PlayStation 4s at a fraction of the retail price. If you're nervous about buying from individuals, go to GameStop and look for refurbished units that come with a warranty, giving you a little peace of mind. Think of it this way. A used console costs less than a high-end set of oils, paints, but it provides hundreds of hours of mental engagement. It's not just a toy, it's a high-return piece of equipment for your mental health. There's a massive difference between casual games like Candy Crush and what I've been diving into, tactical RPGs. I've been playing a game called Unicorn Overlord by a studio named Vanillaware. As a traditional artist, I was immediately floored. It doesn't look like a 3D movie. It's like a living watercolor painting. Every character is hand-drawn, and the level of craft that we, as makers, can truly appreciate come right off the screen. Now, there is a learning curve. You have to manage your squad, understand tactics, and plan your moves. But that's the point, isn't it? It's digital chess. It challenges your critical thinking in a way that watching TV never will. It forces you to solve puzzles. And that feeling of finally cracking that code, that feeling of achieving a goal on a difficult battle, that's a dopamine hit that we all need. If you're still on the fence, here are my top 5 reasons why our generation needs to be gaming. 1, brain flossing. It's cognitive cross-training. It keeps your processing speed sharp and fights off that brain fog. Number 2, low impact dexterity. Navigating these menus and controllers keeps your fingers nimble, which for me keeps my hand steady when I'm adding details or I'm inking or I'm working on my iPad. Number 3, the flow state. It's a perfect escape. When I'm diving into the story or I'm playing battles, just diving into the game, the stress of the world just disappears. It's just me and the game and the story. It just takes me away. Number 4, generational connection. It's a bridge. It gives you a common language to speak with your kids or your grandkids. Something you can sit down and just talk about. I often find myself playing games with my son, Streets of Rage and other fun titles like that. And number 5, the aesthetic inspiration. For the artist out there, games today are galleries. They push my imagination further every time I turn on the system. So, in closing, I'm building this channel to be a place where we can be kids again, but with the wisdom of our years. The channel is currently just 92 subscribers away from hitting the 500 mark. It's going to be a milestone for me, because when I hit that, I'll finally be able to link my TeePublic store directly to the channel, so you can grab whatever merch or kit bash or designs or anything like that I put up. If you want to be a part of the community that values craft, strategy, and play, hit the subscribe button. Let's reach 500 together. In closing, I'm Marv, and I'll see you on the easel or the battlefield, whatever you choose. Okay, have a good day.